Oh, there's a name calling me out right now, so I think Ennis would be the first one for sure.
So what did you think of Boots, his performance against Xander Zayas?
It was good. It was a good performance. You know, he did his thing. I mean, Zayas did his thing too. We saw the. I mean, I didn't watch the whole fight. I saw the highlights of the third round. I saw the stoppage. You know, but I'm pretty sure that's the key points of the fight, right? But you know, I saw some questionable things in the third round. You know, you know, the fans got what they wanted, right?
The division's heating up a little bit. So there's you, Josh Kelly, and now Boots with the belts. Out of those two, who would you want to fight first?
I'll bring whoever, man. We were in talks for Josh Kelly, but Josh Kelly wanted to fight in July in England and all these things, so that fight fell off. But I mean, by the time Boots became champion, unified champion, we already had this fight lined up with the mandatory. So, but I like both of those fights. I like both of them. Next,
Virgil, who you got that fight?
I favor Virgil. I mean, we saw that third round. That was enough for me to see what I needed to see, but it'll be an entertaining fight.
I know you don't particularly care for what like Crawford says for the most part, but do you kind of feel like some of his critiques to you are like, I don't know, maybe like hate a little bit? I know online he recently said that Fundora's the best guy at 154. He said Fundora would beat you. What do you like to say on that?
I don't pay no mind though. None of that stuff be bothering me, but like I said, I'm the best at 154. Everybody know it, and I'm gonna keep stamping each every time out.
Against Fundora, man, I think it's tough, man. Fundora has a style that it's not gonna make you look good. I would say I favor Fundora on that one, man. That's not gonna be easy for Boots because
Fundora is such a difficult puzzle. He's so long, and he's getting better. He's improving. He's improving. He's learning how to use his size. He's using his jab. He's being more disciplined. He's not taking risks like he used to. Talk about a guy who used to allow people to hit him, and then has figured out that you shouldn't do that at the highest level in that Brian Mendoza fight. But since then, he's been very.
Jaron Ennis delivered an impressive 7th-round stoppage of Xander Zayas, but the biggest talking point came after the fight was over. As soon as he grabbed the microphone, Boots skipped the celebrations and went straight to calling out one of the toughest champions at 154 pounds. He challenged WBC title holder Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora to a unification bout, confidently telling the crowd that he plans to bring the towering 6'6" champion into the ring and break him down.
Is Fundora a name that might be on your mind? Thank you.
Louis DeCubas has already messaged and said, let's make the Fundora fight. It's a huge, huge fight. Boots against Fundora, huge. But guess what? He did it. And he's a unified world champion. And he's the new fucking superstar of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaron Boots.
It was a confident statement that immediately caught the attention of the boxing world, fueling discussion about what could become one of the biggest fights of late 2026.
See at 154 that could beat Boots Ennis is Sebastian Fundora. That's the only guy that I can see can beat Boots Ennis at this deep division. And after Fundora's bloodbath split decision victory over Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fundora has finally figured out how to use his incredible height and reach advantage. Now, Boots Ennis, he is a 2-division unified champion. I would love to see how he would navigate the towering Inferno.
Not long after the call-out, speculation began spreading online that Fundora might be looking to avoid the matchup. Some critics suggested the champion was hesitant because of Ennis' power. However, Fundora quickly shut down those claims. Speaking publicly, he made it clear that since Ennis called him out, he would gladly make Boots his next opponent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they have us up on the stage later on, we'll really be talking about that more. But you know, I'm not one to talk that much, really. You know, one day it looked like we were fighting him, which sounded good. You know, sounded good to me. The next day, everybody's calling us things like negative things. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. That's boxing. Look at the last guy we fought, Thurman. You know. Talked a lot of stuff. I mean, we saw the end result for that, but you know, until we sign that contract or anything becomes of it, I mean, we'll let you know. We'll let you know for real. I mean, because they never offered me no fight. You guys were calling me duck for a fight that never happened. You know, if Boots didn't win the fight and Zayas won, and we didn't fight Boots, would we still be a duck? I don't think so. So you know, things need to make sense. You know. We were actually in talks for Josh Kelly to unify with him, but he wanted to fight in, I think, this month. He wants to fight in July or whatever. That didn't line up with us. And he wanted to fight in England. Again, that didn't line up with us, so that fight didn't become. But you know, we never were. This guy wasn't champion yet. This guy wasn't even a champion yet. So to be saying stuff that's unrealistic, like you said in the beginning of the interview, to believe things from just random people, kind of sucks. But I mean, that's the sport. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna have my people.
One reason this matchup has generated so much excitement is the new broadcast partnership between DAZN and PBC. Fundora pointed out that the agreement has made a 3-belt unification fight much more realistic than before.
Oh man, big news about to get announced, right? Like we see it on the poster though, so you know, let the cat out of the bag a little bit. DAZN working with PBC.
Yeah.
They're all under the same umbrella, bro. You guys are all under the same umbrella. I feel like this is like the dream come true.
Yes. Now, I mean, fights should be made easier now. All right, but we'll see what becomes of it because there's so much talk. But this is a step forward for everything in boxing.
Right. I mean, just you yourself, that's kind of a fan's perspective, right? Like, oh, it's good that they're all together. I mean,
Absolutely.
you yourself kind of feel the same way. Like, oh man, it might be easier to get these things done.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, everybody fighting on the same platform. It only makes sense, you know. If there's nothing to become of this, it's kind of a letdown. But I think this is the right way to do it. Now everybody is looking everybody in the face. You know, there's no excuses.
Right. I mean, I feel like that's great news for boxing fans who've been wanting it for a while. Just you as a fighter, man. Now, you know, this boot fight, Virgil, like kind of all these other guys. I mean, now that it seems a little more realistic.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is that any of these guys kind of rise to the top in your eyes?
Absolutely. Now that we're sharing the same network, it has to be, you know, because they're gonna be watching me fight on DAZN. They're gonna be watching the other names fighting on DAZN. It's like, why aren't these guys fighting each other? Well, now it's realistic.
The financial backing available, both sides appearing aligned, and the champion expressing his willingness to fight, the path toward the matchup seems clearer. There are no public signs of either fighter avoiding the challenge, leaving fans with the possibility of 2 elite champions meeting in a major showdown.
Just stylistically, your fight against Boots, you know, you said earlier you're kind of one of these guys that like to fight inside, like to have fun, like how he was having fun in the 3rd round. Do you see that anything more than like just a real firefight for him, or is it going to be more of a boxing, like, obviously not to give too much of the game plan away, but just like your feeling towards it? Like, how do you think the fight's going to...
I think I beat him in both ways. I can outbox him and I can bang for sure. Because I mean, we know how this guy fights. Xander fights. He's a good boxer, great boxer, smart boxer, but he's a boxer. He doesn't like to bang. He's the bigger guy, but I mean, that's not something he's comfortable with. You see the condition, it wasn't meant for that. If he would have boxed, I mean, I guess he would have lost. He thought this guy had too much punch, or whatever the case. He didn't want to box him. He didn't want to give him his time. So, but when the second he had stepped it up, the pressure, he got tired himself because he didn't train that way.
While excitement surrounding Ennis continues to grow, many experienced boxing fans noticed an important moment during his win over Zayas. Although the highlight reel finish grabbed most of the attention, a closer look at the 3rd round tells a different story. During the fight, Boots was briefly shaken after getting caught clean, leaving him vulnerable for a short period. That sequence has become a major topic of discussion across Reddit and boxing forums. Many are asking the same question. If Zayas was able to land effectively, what could happen if someone like Sebastian Fundora connects with similar opportunities?
I think you said that, man, he's really nice. That's what you told me. Like, man, Boots is really nice. That's what you said.
He is.
No, he is. He's really nice.
3rd round was questionable. Focus definitely questionable. And I called out some things on him against Lima. Remember when he got the knockouts? People tried to crucify me.
Hey, look. It was more than questionable. And I don't want to hear nothing about a loss in focus, right? I don't want to hear nothing about a loss in focus. Because at the elite most level, you got to be focused all the time. And it's not that
24/7.
It's not that you get hit. That's not somebody was in the comment section saying, what, he's not supposed to get hit? It's boxing. You will get hit. It's not that he gets hit. It's how it happens. It's not that he gets hit. It's the frequency of when he's getting hit and how he's getting hit and the rationale and the reason why.
Fundora's challenge goes beyond his height alone. The towering champion throws punches in high volume while attacking from unusual angles that few fighters can replicate. That brief defensive lapse against Zayas convinced some observers that Ennis can be hurt, something an aggressive pressure fighter like Fundora could try to take advantage of if they eventually meet.
Take on, everyone's talking about the third round just because it seemed like Boots finally seemed vulnerable, kind of, in a fight. Seemed to be getting touched up. He afterwards said that, he was just having fun, but the eye test says it was, maybe a little bit of a struggle for him. Just what was your thoughts on that one?
I get the fun part because I'm not what's the word? But I know that feeling of falling into that fight. Yeah, I get that feeling because there's times where there's plenty of times of probably the most known fighter for going in there in the inside when I didn't have to, but yeah, I get the moments. You get falling for the hype, and you just want to make it a good fight. He still got the result he wanted. He looked good. I think a fight with.
It is not only fans who have discussed that moment. Hall of Fame trainer Robert Garcia also shared his opinion on the potential matchup, and his prediction surprised many in the boxing community. Rather than fully buying into the growing hype surrounding Ennis, Garcia said he believes Sebastian Fundora would come out on top against Jaron Ennis.
Against Fundora, man, I think it's tough, man. Fundora has a style that's not going to make you look good. I would say I favor Fundora on that one, man. It's a fight that's not going to be easy for Boots because styles make fights, and Fundora lately, since he became champion, he's getting better and better and better. There ain't nothing stopping Fundora right now.
According to Garcia's analysis, the sequence where Boots was briefly hurt by Zayas revealed an important weakness. He believes Fundora's relentless pressure, constant activity, and ability to throw uppercuts and hooks from awkward angles could create serious problems for Ennis. In Garcia's view, a 6'6" fighter who keeps moving forward without giving opponents room to breathe would be well positioned to capitalize on any defensive mistakes. His assessment has changed the conversation for many fans, raising the possibility that this anticipated unification fight could be a much tougher challenge for Ennis than many expect. Let us know in the comments who you think leaves the ring holding the belts. Whenever this fight takes place, it has all the ingredients to become one of boxing's biggest matchups. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more boxing news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next on.